Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome again to our Introduction to ICNA series. My brothers and sisters, as I said in my introduction, one of the main pillars that ICNA feels is essential to the development of this work, is essential to the propagation of this message, is the institution of family. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu qu anfusakum wa ahlikum nara. O who you claim to Iman, protect yourselves and your families from the fire of hell. When ICNA and its membership looks at this ayah and at this direct command from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we understand it's imperative that we need to protect our families, ourselves, our children, our daughters and sons and wives, and everyone in the family needs to have very special focus. In order to accomplish this, we from day one understood that our sisters, our mothers, our wives, our daughters have a very special role. They are the institution. The mother in any household, in a family, has a very, very special role to play. She is the first institution where every child receives his early education. Every child's mental model, his thought process is shaped in that institution. And we felt that until and unless we provide special focus and special education that allows for this institution to raise the next generation of leaders, we will not be successful. And for that, we have instituted in 1978 ICNA Sisters. ICNA Sisters, alhamdulillah, in about 20, 22 years, have reached a new level in terms of their membership, their work, the kind of activities, the kind of da'wah projects they have taken up, the kind of tarbiyah and education sessions and classes they have taken up. They established this online institute for women, which has offered a number of courses for our sisters. ICNA Sisters is focused on the education and tarbiyah of sisters, organizing them, inviting them, providing a platform for them to promote the message of Islam and promote the work that ICNA and its membership stands for. Alhamdulillah, I'm very pleased to share with you that the Quran classes, which started 16, 17 years ago as a very small effort with 25 sisters, today has reached thousands of sisters. Alhamdulillah, the graduates of Quran classes from ICNA Sisters are really making a difference and changing the lives of many, many families around the country. So ICNA Sisters, alhamdulillah, has shaped up into a very organized effort, and they are working very hard every single day, bringing our sisters into the fold of Islam, enhancing their understanding, and providing every single household the ability to transform and transition into a very learned and understanding concepts. Similarly, brothers and sisters, we also recognize that our youth, and especially our youth sisters and youth brothers, they are one of the promising next generation. We look at them as someone who will be taking the baton and taking the leadership role from all of us in the near future. And we need to make very special arrangements today to provide them that opportunity to learn, to build that Muslim identity, to provide that confidence, and give them the tools to be able to organize and educate themselves. And we felt very strongly about that when youth themselves are engaged in these type of efforts, they are the ones who are focused on learning by themselves and for themselves. That yields the best results. As long as the elders and the mentors are present to support them and guide them, but they on themselves, on their own, could really drive this growth and this discipline, that yields the best results. And because of that, we have established institutions by the name of Young Muslim Sisters and Young Muslim Brothers. These institutions, they provide an opportunity and a platform for youth from the age of 13 and 14 all the way to 25. And alhamdulillah, Young Muslim Sisters have worked tirelessly over many, many years to create this very amazing organization which has allowed hundreds and hundreds of sisters to really come into the fold of Islam and become closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to understand the purpose of their lives. In this country, my brothers and sisters, we all understand the challenges that our youth faces. And young Muslims have been the beacon of light, a beacon of hope for our young men and women. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to allow these organizations to flourish and continue to provide the support that is needed to allow the next generation of young Muslim leaders and professionals to really come forward, inshallah, and take the leadership of the Muslim Ummah. So these two organizations, Young Muslim Brothers and Young Muslim Sisters, they are organized in a variety of different ways. They provide these neighbornet services. They provide opportunities for youth to get together in the form of and discuss study circles and have study circles where they discuss topics and issues that are very important to them. It provides an opportunity for them to create these leadership opportunities. Leadership retreats are organized by these organizations to develop the leadership, inshallah, of tomorrow. Conferences, retreats, professional development, a number of things that these young men and women are engaged in, which allows them, inshallah ta'ala, to organize and become leaders of tomorrow. The very final element of this chain is Muslim Children of North America. We also felt, brothers and sisters, that Muslim Children of North America is that very special foundation for children who are from the age of 4 or 5 years of age till about 10, 11 years of age. That age group, we felt very strongly that we need to provide a basis where these children can learn from a very early age. And MCNA, or Muslim Children of North America, is that organization run by ICNA sisters. It really provides our young children an opportunity to learn with fun, an opportunity to be getting appropriate knowledge for their age at that very young age, which prepares them, inshallah, for their next journey in life as they become young men and women and join the ranks of young Muslim sisters and young Muslim brothers and eventually becoming part of our society. So brothers and sisters, we feel that tarbiyah is that element which provides the education and the grounding for all these roles. And finally, one of the most important organizations that ICNA has produced and continues to invest in that organization is the Institute of Islamic Learning Foundation, known as ILF. We are providing all these courses under this platform of ILF, and we believe that this platform is providing that very essential element in any society, in any organization, in any community. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَالْعَصْرِ إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ. So when you look at this combination of Iman and Amal Salih, you start to realize that Iman is based upon knowledge, is based upon knowledge of Allah, knowledge of Ghaib, knowledge of Malaika, all the elements of knowledge that are brought together for every Muslim is an integral part of their understanding, is what motivates them every day. It's what really keeps them interested, motivated, excited about their work. And at the same time, all the avenues that we provide within Islamic Circle of North America, where people can exercise their knowledge, is the second half of this equation. So we firmly believe that ILF, Islamic Learning Foundation, is that institute which is geared toward providing knowledge, is geared towards ensuring that people are brought up with the right amount of information. So in terms of classroom settings, online classes, seminars, tarbiyah sessions, regional retreats, a number of ways in which ILF has contributed towards the educational development and conceptual development of its membership and people who are joining ILF to understand the purpose of their life, to understand why they are here. This is part of that element where we prepare our members and our membership for this very great task that was assigned to us by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to be able to take the mantle and invite mankind to the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This, brothers and sisters, conclude my second set of focus on the area of family. And inshallah ta'ala, in the next segment, we will be focusing on our chapters and regions and discussing how they play a role, a very vital role in informing our membership about and executing these plans in a very effective and efficient manner.